Hey, welcome everybody. Eric Songer with you, and it's our weekly recap of what's happening in the Chaska Middle School West Band Department. Glad to have you with us here today. Every week I do these and take a look at what's happening in the department, what happened in the week that we just had, and then what's coming up in the week ahead. So we're going to start right off with what was a very fun 26-hour period, I guess you would say. It's very rare that we premiere two brand new courses in back-to-back days, and that's what just happened this past Thursday and Friday, April 5th and 6th, where we had a brand new class on Thursday afternoon called the 6th Grade Honor Band, which featured over 90 of our most outstanding 6th grade members at Pioneer Ridge, Chaska Middle School East, and Chaska Middle School West. And that took place over at CMSW after school on Thursday. I directed that along with my good friend and colleague, Scott Prescott, and what a blast to work with those outstanding 6th graders. And that was followed up right after that yesterday, Friday, with our brand new Middle Ground Pop Ensemble. And again, what a great new course, again, that I got to teach with Scott Prescott over at CMSW. And this class featured some of our most outstanding musicians as far as vocalists, piano players, drummers, bass players, and technology kids. And we're working on putting together some of the best hits of the last 2 years and learning how to do that style of music in that class. So congratulations to the over 100 kids that showed up for those two classes and that are in those classes. And it's going to be a very fun spring as we work up music in those groups and prepare for concerts later this year. I also want to say a big thank you if you're listening to the St. Cloud State University students who came out this past Friday as well to visit our program. It was wonderful to have you out and to see the fun things that we're doing, the mixture of the traditional and the contemporary. Got to see a lot of our bonus lessons on Friday, songwriting, improvisation, bass guitar, production, all that kind of stuff. So it was very cool to have you out. So thank you for coming. So just looking ahead now to this next week, we are in a very busy stretch coming up here in April. This week of April 9th, it's a all 7-period day week this week. Every day is 7 periods due to testing. So we will have A day on Monday and Wednesday, and B day on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday this week. And I know we had just had a B day on Friday, but that was due to the snow day. So the only day that was switched was this past Friday. So anyway, I hope that doesn't throw you off too much. But yeah, this Friday will be a B day as well. Band lessons will be pretty typical with 6th grade A-day band lessons on Monday, 6th grade B-day lessons on Tuesday, along with the drum set and the oboe bassoon lesson. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, along with Monday and Tuesday, we'll have the traditional 7th and 8th grade band lessons. Again, and for students who are confused about that, 7th and 8th graders who are doing traditional lessons, you have your option of 7 different times you can come. You can come on Monday, 3rd or 4th hour, Tuesday, 5th or 6th hour. Those are all taught by Mrs. Ford. Or you can come Wednesday, 5th or 7th hour, or Thursday, 4th hour. And that pretty much stays the same week in and week out. When we do have Win 3, sometimes I'm able to offer lessons during that time too, but we won't have that the rest of the month. So those are your 7 options to come to a band lesson if you're a 7th or 8th grader doing traditional lessons. Now, as for the ensembles, I had it on the lesson schedule that we are going to meet with some of those groups during advisory and some during the regular period rotations. And we're going to only meet with some of those groups this week because of Solo Ensemble. And so we're not going to meet Times Square, Spice Girls, Dodeca Beats. We are not going to meet. The only group that's going to meet during advisory that's on the lesson calendar, the Bland Boys, will do the Thursday this week. And then I'm also going to meet with the Flute Quartet and the Brass Sextet during regular classroom times, and also Socio Fifthlets, because we're preparing for Solo Ensemble. So I want to make sure we have time to meet with those groups. So check your lesson schedule. Actually, let me pull it up right here, and I can tell you exactly when those are. Socio Fifthlets, Brass, and Flutes. Socio Fifthlets will be 4th hour, beginning of 4th hour on Wednesday. And then Brass Sextet, beginning of 7th hour on Thursday. Flute Quartet, halfway through 7th hour on Thursday. And just a couple of the other lesson groups, just to make sure those of you watching know. First year lessons will be 6th hour right at the beginning on Thursday, and then the tuba French horn lesson will be halfway through 6th hour on Thursday. So, and by the way, if any of you are still wanting to try the flute, or sorry, not the flute, the oboe, the bassoon, the French horn, or the tuba, let me know, and we can get you into those lesson groups. And then Friday will be our regular bonus lesson day. We'll have guitar, beginning of 4th hour, jazz piano halfway through 4th hour, songwriting beginning of 5th hour, improv halfway through 5th, then bass guitar beginning of 6th, drum set halfway through 6th, production beginning of 7th, and listening halfway through 7th. So that's our lesson schedule this week. Another announcement I wanted to point out to the 8th graders: if you are interested in auditioning for the top bands at either Chaska or Chanhassen High School, let me know. The Chanhassen High School audition information is available, and I can get that to you. It's been available for a while. Some of you have already been working on it for a while, and let me know if you want some help with that, and I can definitely meet with you. We don't have an exact audition date yet, but I would be prepared to do it starting anytime the week of April 16th, and I'll be in contact with Mr. Swanson on when exactly those will be. And those of you going to Chaska High School who want to audition for the Wind Symphony, their top band, I should have audition information probably within the next week or two. So just keep in tune for that, and I will get you that info when I know it. So, all right, after school schedule for the week of April 9th, we have a mariachi band after school on Monday. We have the final 6th grade jazz band rehearsal on Tuesday this week, and then we have rhythm section before school on Thursday. Both honor bands after school on Thursday, and then our pop ensemble after school on Friday. As far as students performing in the cafeteria this week, we have DJ Jack in the morning on Monday, and DJ Nora at lunch, 6th grade lunch on Monday. DJ Gordy will be in effect during lunch, 6th grade lunch on Tuesday, and we'll see if we'll have Jennifer and Jeannie singing Tuesday morning. Then Wednesday, we have DJ Casey in the morning, and actually at 6th grade lunch too. Maybe we'll get DJ Amy out at 8th grade lunch and Caleb at 7th grade lunch on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, DJ Carly in the morning and DJ Kenna during 8th grade lunch. And finally Friday, we might hear from Ellie and Kendall in the morning, followed by DJ Jason at lunch at 6th grade on Friday. Okay, upcoming events. We've got a ton of them coming up in the next, rest of the school year. But I'm just going to kind of focus on the next 3 weeks. Start with sorry, I can't help but laugh. We've been trying to get Ian Allison, one of my friends who's a great bass guitar player, tours across the country, does a lot of recording. We've been trying to have him out since January, and this will be our 4th try. 2 of them we've had snow days, and one Ian had a gig come up out west. So hopefully we can get this one in. He is scheduled to come this Tuesday, April 10th, 1st through 3rd hour, and speak to our 6th, 7th, and 8th grade B-Day bands. And A-Day band members, as I've been telling you, you are more than welcome to come on out if it's okay with your teacher. Also this week, we have our 6th grade jazz band concert over at Chaska Middle School East. It will be in coordination with the East 7th and 8th grade jazz band, and that will be at 7 p.m. over at Middle School East. 6th graders should be at East by 6:45 with your instruments and music. The West Band Room will be open if you need to swing by and grab that on your way over to East. And looking forward to a great finale concert for our 6th grade jazz band. Then on Saturday, this coming Saturday, April 14th, it is our 20th annual Solo Ensemble Festival at Chaska Middle School East, and it will be from 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. And we have a number of students who are participating in that event, and I will go down the list very quickly. And so if you're not participating in Solo Ensemble, if you want to skip ahead about 2 minutes in this podcast, you can. But I just want to list where everyone is. And this is as of April 7th. So there will probably be some changes between now and then, but I just want to let you know what time you are at as of April 7th. And you can always get updates on your Google Classroom. So Jaden and Abby, clarinet duet, 9:40 in the morning. Keegan, your Barry sax solo at 1:18. The Socio Fifthlets, 11:24. Jeannie and Jennifer, violin flute duet, 10:52. Max and Amy, trumpet percussion duet, 10:04. Ava, clarinet solo, 1:42. Aaron and Lily, mixed duet, percussion trumpet duet, 10:12. Casey, Kyle, JT, and Will, percussion quartet, 10:36. Lily, Karina, Olivia, Emily, 10:52 on your trumpet quartet. Nora and Jennifer, 2:30 on the percussion duet. Sabrina, Stella, and Amanda's French horn trio is at 10:44. Sammy's flute solo is at 2:38. Amanda's French horn solo, 11:08. Sabrina's French horn solo, 11:16. Aaron's bass clarinet solo, 10:04. Braden and Autumn, trombone percussion duet at 2:22. Paul, Elijah, Alex, Aiden, Gordy, trumpet percussion mixed ensemble, 2:06. Lydia, Stella, Zoe, Alina, brass quartet at 9:56. Olivia, flute solo, 9:56. Jason and Joey, alto sax duet is at 12:46. The Bland Boys, 12:54. Eliana, John, Blake, Anthony, David, and Cole, the brass sextet at 1:42. Sean, John, Anthony, Sawyer, Blake, the mixed quartet, 1:10. The Cool Cat Carl group. Sydney, Kira, Hannah, and Peyton, the flute quartet, is at 1:10. Sydney's flute solo, 1:34. Hannah's flute solo, 12:54. Eliana, Mason, Connor, and Jaden, the trombone saxophone quartet, at 1:02. John's trumpet solo at 12:30, and Anthony's trumpet solo, 12:38. And all of those will be over at Chaska Middle School East. I will have specific room locations for you this week. I will send an email out to get that out to you. Students, you are more than welcome to come in and practice those pretty much any time during the school day. I'm not always available to help, but I will make the room available for you. Before and after school is also an option, although I'd really like a heads up on that if you're going to come. Like 24 hours notice would be nice. And my wife Heidi will be accompanying some of you doing solos, and she'll be coming in this week to do that with you, probably either during one of your band hours or during advisory. So be on the watch for that as well. I'll let you know. So that's Solo Ensemble. Really looking forward to it. All of you doing Solo Ensemble should show up about 15 minutes before that time I just gave you over to Middle School East. I will be there. There'll be signs up to show you where to go. You can warm up and then go to your room and play in front of the adjudicator. You should look nice, dress kind of nice for that event. And after you play, you will get some comments and a score. And then you're done. And so you'll probably be there hour tops, probably more like 45 minutes when all is said and done. Parents, family members, you are more than welcome to go and watch your child perform if they let you. And you can enjoy the performance as well. And students, you can watch each other's performances as well if you'd like to. So that's Solo Ensemble coming up this Saturday, April 14th. Then, as we look ahead to the next week, we have a 7th and 8th grade jazz band party after school on Wednesday, April 18th till 4:15. So 7th and 8th grade jazz band members, you are invited to stay after school that day. Then we have an incredible rhythm section trip to the Eau Claire Jazz Festival on Friday and Saturday, April 20th and 21st. We will be leaving right before 7th hour, so we'll meet right at the end of 6th hour and get onto the minibus, and we will head on out to Eau Claire, Wisconsin, where we will march in a parade, New Orleans-style parade, which should be really cool. Go out for dinner and then go see this incredible evening concert featuring the UW Eau Claire Jazz Band, along with Bob Mintzer, the great Bob Mintzer, and a couple other guest artists. Should be really fun. Then we will check into our hotel and get some sleep, get up the next morning, get some breakfast, and swim at the hotel for a little bit before heading back over to the Jazz Festival, where we will do a number of things. We'll perform, and we'll get a clinic. We'll attend some other clinics. We will see some other bands perform. We'll catch lunch on campus. Hopefully it's a nice day. Hopefully it's not like what it's been. And then after all that, we will go catch some dinner over at Oakwood Mall in Eau Claire before heading home and getting home at about 9 p.m. So permission slips rhythm section are on the piano in the front of the room if you need one. So feel free to grab one and get those in if you could this week. That would be great, along with the $85 for that trip. So that'll be really cool. Also, that same weekend on Sunday, April 22nd, is the State Honor Band performance at Casson Manterville High School down near Rochester, and that will feature one of our 8th grade band members, Sydney Kermeyer, is in the State Honor Band. She'll be performing. She'll be rehearsing all the day before and then doing a performance. So very excited to hear Sydney perform. Another event coming up is our band bowling trip, which is on Tuesday, April 24th, which will be at Louisville Lanes in Shakopee. That's an optional event for anybody in band, grades 6 through 8, who'd like to go bowling. I would like to get those permission slips in by the end of this next week. By the way, those of you who said I ran out of permission slips on the bulletin board, they are now restocked, so feel free to grab one and get it in by April 13th. So 7th grade band is going on a field trip on Friday, April 27th during the school day, and we are going to a mid-level band festival at Southview Middle School in Edina. And at that festival, we will get a chance to perform, get a clinic, watch 3 other really good middle school bands perform, and then head on over to Eden Prairie Mall, where we'll eat lunch and get back about middle of 6th hour. So there's no cost for that field trip, but I do need those permission slips turned in, preferably by April 20th. And if you need another copy, those are also down on the piano in the band room. I also emailed those home to your parents, so get that in as well. Also, that very same day, that evening, will be our Gene Lindquist Benefit Concert, which is a concert put on by all the music teachers in our district. And it's a chance for us to perform for the community. And it's at 7:30 p.m. Friday, April 27th at Chanhassen High School in the theater. And we would welcome you to attend that concert. All the proceeds of the ticket sales, excuse me, go towards scholarships that go to high school seniors at both Chaska and Chanhassen High School who are involved in the music program. And it's in honor of Gene Lindquist, who is a former band director in District 112, who passed away from leukemia at the age of 30 in 1997. So we do this in her name, and it's a great concert. You'll see some incredible things that will wow you, that will make you laugh, that will make you cry. It's really, really cool. So we hope to see you there. You can get tickets at the door Friday, April 27th at Chanhassen High School, the Gene Lindquist concert. A huge congratulations to 3 of our 6th graders who were selected for the second year honor band run through MBDA, and it will be at Chanhassen High School this year on Saturday, April 28th, and those students are Catherine Hauk on trombone, and Sabrina Olson on French horn, and Erin Siminis on bass clarinet. So congratulations to those 3 girls for being selected for that group. I nominated 10 kids, and very proud of all 10 of those kids for being nominated. I'll just tell you who those other kids are, because quite honestly, the selection doesn't mean that those 3 that were selected were the best out of the 10. It just means they were the 3 that were selected. So the other 7 that were nominated that deserve just as many accolades are Josiah Faber on percussion, Will Wentink percussion, Tegan Gorky on trombone, Lily Oz on trumpet, Amanda Siminis on French horn, Jason Lobbs on alto saxophone, Nora Milner on clarinet, and Olivia Howman on flute. So congratulations to all those kids for being nominated, and I'm sure a lot of you kids will be involved in honor groups down the road. So, and finally, the last upcoming event that I'm going to get to, that's exactly a month from today, and it's actually tentative, is our mariachi band going to play at Ray Azteca Restaurant in Chanhassen. We're hoping to do it on Monday, May 7th, still waiting to get confirmation on that. We'll probably perform right around 4:15 p.m. that day. So congratulations to the mariachi band for being willing to do a gig at a public restaurant. So that should be really cool. Right around Cinco de Mayo too, which will be really neat. So, whew, man, there's a lot of stuff. It's going to be a quick finish here to the school year. So just a couple of tidbits before I let you go here. Thanks for watching. You can follow me on Twitter at CMSW Band. You can also follow me at Songer Studio. You can get reminder texts about what's going on if you send the message at 17 Band 6 or at 17 Band 7 or at 17 Band 8 to the number 81010. Google Classroom is a great place to check stuff out, students, if you're looking for lesson schedules, playing tests, field trip forms. Oh, that reminds me, 6th graders, I announced this assignment that you have here in the month of April. You need to do one song out of your Festival Solos book. That's the maroon colored cover. You need to pick one of those songs and play that for mom or dad before April 30th. And you don't have to record it, but you need to make a concert program and turn that in. And the concert program should include your name, the song title, the date, a picture of you with your instrument, and then a short reflection statement on how you did, and a parent signature. So, and again, that is all that information is on Google Classroom. I also have hard copies on the piano in the front of the room, so feel free to grab that. So my YouTube channel, Mr. Songer's channel, you're right here. You can check out my website, www.songerstudio.com. And thank you so much for watching. I do these every week, and you can get all the information about what's going on and what's just recently happened, and great news and updates and all that kind of stuff by just watching here. So have a great day, everyone. Thanks again for tuning in.